Man, oh man. Today may have to be the craziest days in the baseball world. This, today, Sunday, has to be the craziest days this year in the MLB. I mean, you take a look at what's happening today. I mean, throughout the whole day, you had this crazy debacle that happens between the Yankees and the Marlins. And then Miami was able to storm back and shock the Yankees. You had the immaculate upset that took place between the Rays and the Guardians. And then you had the game in DC that ended up being an epic comeback for the Washington Nationals. And now you got this game right here between the Orioles and the Mariners, two competitive teams in the American League fighting for playoff spots. Ended up being yet another game that went to 10 innings and another close nail-biter win for the Baltimore Orioles. Hats off to the boys for playing in yet another gritty game in Seattle and getting the dub to win the series and the season series too. Today's game was a roller coaster of emotions. I literally lost my voice watching the game at the same time. But there's just one guy that legitimately won the game for us. Cedric Mullins. Cedric Mullins is he's just an awesome player, man. I mean, you talk about a guy that went on the IL for quite some time. He literally hurt his groin, but he goes out there, starts rehabbing in the minor leagues. He looks sharp, and he looks great defensively too. And that's why it paid off today. So, came into the game in the ninth inning with one out. Mike Bauman, one of our relievers, went in there to try to close out the game for us. We had a one-run lead in a tight contested game, which the ninth inning was one of the craziest innings of them all. And then Baltimore's up by one. Ty France, one of the Mariners' best hitters, goes in there, hits a well-hit ball to center field. Cedric Mullins heads back to the warning track, heading into the wall, jumps up, and robs him. He robs a home run, and once I saw that, I legitimately screamed with elation, thinking, this is it. We're going to win the series. We got it done. And we walk out there with a victory. But then, with 2 outs to go, all Mike Bauman needs is one more out. One more out in the ninth inning to earn his first career save. Unfortunately, it was not the case. Because the Seattle Mariners go out there and they do not quit at all. And it just really shows. Dominic Canzone, with 2 outs, hits a towering shot to right field to tie the ball game at 3. Once I saw that happen and it unfold, I was like, no! We were right there. We were 1 out away, and now we got to go into force extra innings. And we did that with a sensational bullpen. So we go into 10 innings. 10 innings once again for the second straight game of the series. Cedric Mullins takes his shot. At the plate, cracks one to right field, thinking, oh, he's got it. but then it just does not stay fair. Ends up being a foul ball. But then, once he saw another fastball at the heart of the plate, Rip drives it to right field. 2-run home run to give the Orioles the lead 5-3. So, from the 9th inning to robbing a home run, to now heading to the 10th inning, hitting a home run. Undoubtedly the star of the game. He deserves it. Welcome back, Cedric Mullins. And coming off the IL to now being showcased as one of the best players on our team. And then we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Orioles bullpen doing their thing. Close it out. And yet another gritty game in Seattle. 5-3 victory to remain first not only in the division, but in the American League as well. It was definitely a tough game. Hats off to the Seattle Mariners. And I know the fans out there are shaking their heads, feel a little hurt right now, especially to my friend Brighton. I know, it was a tough loss, but I still think that they have a legitimate shot at making the playoffs. So I'll give them credit for making this series a competitive series throughout the 3 games. And the crowd out there in T-Mobile Park was energetic too. I can totally see that. But in the end, 2 great teams. One of them's going to have to win the series. Baltimore was able to go on the road and showcase that they're really the best team in the American League. And now they walk out there with a victory and already heading towards San Diego, where the West Coast trip continues. So hats off to the Mariners for making this a competitive series. I wish you guys best of luck in your playoff hunt. And I wish you guys best of luck throughout the regular season. As for the Orioles, congratulations on getting the series win and the season series win as well against the Seattle Mariners. Let's go into San Diego tomorrow night. Go in there, show no fear, and handle business. And with that being said, that is all I gotta say. Let's get it.